Humping Steven Crowder.
Yeah, why would you? You don't need to see yourself. This fucking song. Am I not muted?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Your demolition daddy.
Cucumber.
That's great, guys. Come see my daddy.
Who's your daddy? Your demolition daddy.
Breasts. 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 Breasts.
Try to relax your anus.
Who's the man with big hands who feels good? Spank me, man. Who's the man with no soul? Looking for a virgin hole. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Who's your demolition daddy?
Who's your daddy?
This fucking song.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Your demolition daddy.
Just so everyone knows, this is the last stream.
La 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 la.
We're off the rails already. It's over.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
You get the sweet taste of ass.
You get the sweet taste of ass. I love it.
Who's wildin'? 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 Who's wildin'?
Congratulations.
Who's your daddy? 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 Your demolition daddy. Who's your daddy? 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 Your demolition daddy.
Post nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet.
Thank you.
I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, snort, snort. Code.
I got open stream
Snort, snort.
I got the drip going.
Snort, snort, snort. Code.
Oh.
Cucumber. Snort, snort. I got the drip go. Damn. I got the drip go. I got the tips go. Clear your throat. Blow your nose. Damn.
Wait until you guys see my new water bottle.
Please tip me. Damn.
Very
Post
big.
nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. Damn. Snort.
Only he
snort,
can describe
snort, code. Drip.
post nasal
Snort,
drip. That's
cucumber.
seriously.
I got the drip go. Snort, snort, snort. Code. Drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip go. I got the drip go. I got the drip go.
Sweet
I
taste
got
of
the
ass.
drip
You get the sweet
I got
taste
the
of
drip
ass.
go. I got the drip go. I got the drip go.
All right, we can start.
I got the drip
Start.
go. I got the
No, we
drip
can't.
go.
I'm not coming down here.
You're not going. Ada, man, we're gonna look how beautiful Phil looks next to Tip Pig. Shout out to Jay for making that thumbnail in like 15 seconds at the 11th hour. I'm like, Jay, could you have Phil stand next to a gay porn star for me? Thank you.
And then also, that's you in the background.
Cucumbers.
No, it's not. That's Wings of Redemption.
I hope so.
Yeah, that ain't me.
I don't see
Listen.
the stream. I don't see it.
You don't see the stream. What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything. I got blind.
It's just our fucking faces. It's not even our faces. It's just a still image right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, there we are. Look at me. God, I'm sex.
Cucumbers.
I am. Oh yeah, I still got to fix the camera. I forgot about that.
What did you do? Oh, no.
I forgot to fix the camera. See, it's weird. Right there, it actually kind of looks okay. It's bizarre.
It's over a little.
I'll fix it. It doesn't matter. It'll take 2 seconds to fix.
Here, look, listen. I'll never run out of water again. Look at this jug.
I could pound through that in like 5 seconds. What is that? What is that? Like, is that a gallon?
I think it's 1.5 liters.
Oh, okay. Look at me shaking my breasts. Look, Gap 1969. Gap 1969. Look at my nipples. Look at my nipples. Look at my nipples.
Finally, a new shirt. Thank God. Did you get that for Christmas?
No, I got it because I was at a Sam's Club and they had it. That's it. That's the story. That's the tweet.
Okay, well.
Listen.
I dyed my beard, just so everyone knows right away. I dyed my beard.
Oh, wow. I was about to say, your beard looks thick and full.
Thank you. I'll be down there into the hot tub in 20.
I did not gimp hand Jeff. All we could say is, boy, are you in store for a fucking treat when it comes to that DK Oldies video, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'll get it done by 2024. 2023/2024.
Jay actually hired Martin Scorsese to help direct it. The birds have been pecking corn under my ass to be assistants. Philip Burnell has actually been the executive director on there too, and I actually jerked off on stream. I have no idea what I just said. Anyway, hi. Here, I'm a man, and this. So I was at the mall today. I was at Breast By. And,
Sorry.
Jay burped in my ear, and it made me hard. No. And I was walking by the computer section because, you know, I'm a fucking nerd, and that's what nerds do, and I'm weird. And
answer this question for real, legitimate. Every time you finish the videos, you go to Best Buy every day, don't you?
No.
How many times a week?
2 or 3.
Do you have a hammock in the back room where you sleep?
No, I just blow the manager.
Okay. Do you shit on each other's chests out back?
No, he actually, he put cellophane on mine. I explained to him actually what happened to my friend, and he's like, yeah, let's do that, man. There's a tree right there. He goes up and he takes he makes sure he has lots of bran, and I'll get one of those like thick, like, you know, chocolate brownie batter shits all over my chest.
Oh, good. Thanks. Hey, has anyone confirmed if Dreamcast guy's mad at me for revealing his sleeping location?
Cucumbers.
And nobody? Hey, we got some things we need to talk about here. Like Buttlick69, he gave away 5 subs before we went live. Thank you.
Thank you, Buttlick69. That was cool.
Carlos, the bird, resubbed for 2 months. We love you, says Rich. You should watch a video on Sneeko Downfall. Oh, who cares? Sorry. And get a sweet taste of ass, RTU Rich Face.
This is your life taste now. Of ass.
Listen. So I was at Best Buy, you know, sucking cock, getting shit on my chest. And I was walking by, and I see a laptop for $109. And I'm like, oh, fuck it. It's probably a stupid fucking Chromebook where, you know, it's a Chromebook. And I'm looking again, breasts. And breasts.
Hey, Rich, guess what I'm watching right now? CoffeeZilla made me look bad. Attack KKKKKK. Jay's editing is on point as usual. I'll fully join the stream when I'm done with the video.
All right, cool, man. Thank you, DBZ.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Everyone's like, why are you talking about it? What do you mean, why am I talking about it? Dude, I'm also someone who is invested in crypto, which I'll not tell you which ones. And this stuff makes the whole thing look terrible. And yes, I'm invested in like an IRA too before everyone freaks out and thinks I'm just going YOLO like Boogie. But anyway, so I'm walking by and I'm seeing them like, all right, it's not a holy fuck. That's not a Chromebook. And I'm like, it got to be like 169. Like it's a typo. And I go up to the register and they're like, nah, that thing's 210. And I was like, dude, is that really $109? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, he's like, you realize it sucks, right? I'm like, yeah, that's why I want more views.
Do they know you there?
Some of them do. The guy online did. He's like, yeah, you're going to make a YouTube video on that. And there was someone else who knew. Like, there was a couple people today who knew who I was. I almost felt relevant for the first time in like 8 years.
Sorry, wait. You ran into 2 people that knew you, or just employees?
No, not employees. People that knew me.
I'll blow you. Punti, 100 bits, says, Jay, does your ass taste like sweet berries? No, tastes like apples.
Dude, if it's cinnamon apple, I'm coming up there to eat your ass.
I'll pour some cinnamon down my chest. Demonic 100 bits says, Rich, you are making the best comedy. Unfortunately, CoffeeZilla ruining Logan is the ultimate humiliation. Thank you for that. We got 50 bits from that one gamer. Thank you. She says, should I get an iNeo too? Rich, answer that.
Ooh, yes.
You don't wait? You don't wait?
For what? What are you gonna?
My ass.
Well, all right. I haven't touched a GP. I'm going to be fully transparent here. First off, I'm not sponsored by iNeo, even though there's still people in the comment section of that fucking video saying that I'm sponsored by them. No, not allegedly. I'm not.
Allegedly.
Anyway, he's full of shit. I'm not.
I'm just joking around. We jokes. Remember those? You're not allowed to do them anymore.
No, you're not with that shit. No, literally,
He's
no.
not sponsored. Trust me. Here, look. I'll give some insight. You got that review unit a long time ago. If you were sponsored, they would have fired you by now. The end.
Yeah, well, and on top, no, I only got that a couple weeks ago. I gave it a fair amount of time. I had it for a couple weeks.
Did you?
Yeah, I just got it later. I didn't get it the same time as other people.
You have the problem with that is when you get one, you order one. So you're always telling me there's iNeos coming out your ass. So I don't know what's what.
Well, yeah, I bought one. They sent me a bunch of the older ones.
Yeah, you sent me one of those things, by the way.
Yeah, even like the first one's still awesome.
It's I played Resident Evil 4 on it. It was amazing.
Yeah, so they've been like killing it from day one, and admittedly I've been using the Steam Deck less because of it, because you could play games like Elden Ring at 1920 by 1200, which is superior to 1080p at medium high settings. The Steam Deck, which is still a great value, and I still love the Steam Deck, okay, 720p medium settings with Elden Ring, and if you really want to get better performance and stay above 30,
Cucumbers.
You're gonna turn on FSR
and cucumbers.
And Cucumbers, Brahmin, thank you for becoming a subscriber. And I know I'm talking gibberish to a lot of people, but
Brahmin also gave 100 bits and says, "Love the stream, love the birds. Congratulations, Chris, on getting married."
Yeah, congratulations, Chris, on getting married. I want to make sure I said it for the 70th time.
You said it like 400 times during that interview.
I was more stoned than
I don't know what you
were
doing. Every 5 minutes, congratulations. I hope he gets a good gift for his fucking wedding from you, because you're obsessed. Gabe 100 bits says, Jay, where the hell have you been? I've been editing. Haven't kissed Zelda's toe beans in weeks. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see at 4 in the morning I kissed her beans and you missed it. Here's 100 bits that just came in. Says I was planning to get. Oh, go ahead. This is a tech.
I was planning to get the LG C2 42-inch TV. It was $800. Is the C2 good? Fuck yes. It's the first TV I've genuinely, truly enjoyed from LG in a very long time. The colors are phenomenal on it. To have something that's still relatively small, but to have that, all the ports are HDMI 2.1, which is fantastic. So if you have multiple consoles and maybe even a gaming PC, you could hook them all up to it and get 120 FPS. Yeah, I can't express enough, and I've had no issues with mine, and I've had plenty of issues with LG TVs in the past, but they nailed it out of the park with the LG C2. Now I'll shut the fuck up.
Here we go. Sexy Coco's back. 100 bits says, can you guys just bukkake me?
Well, yes, absolutely.
I mean, there's no debate about that, I guess. We'll just do it. I do want to say thank you to everybody because I see so many people commenting saying, oh, Jay's here, we love Jay, blah, blah, blah. Thanks. I do actually appreciate that. I've never really said that on the stream, but you make me you make me brick in my bed.
And I think it's something that makes the Twitch streams unique. That's why I like doing it on there. I mean, when it was like a big event, I think you and I co-streamed on YouTube for that one because that was
great.
But generally, that's the kind of the thing I want to keep here.
Holy
shit.
Cucumbers.
We said that so simultaneous. I'm about to shit. Dr. Sexy, how many did he give? 10 subs. Thank you, dude.
Dude, come on. Who is Dr. Sexy Coco? Is it somebody we know who's just joking around? Like, who is this?
He's the realest, most delicious commentator on YouTube, except no motherfucking substitutions, dog. You feel me? Your fucking shoulders, man.
Your shoulders.
Thanks, man.
Cucumbers.
Never.
I miss that character.
Never blowing bubbles again. Cheered 100 bits. Says, I buy PS5 only to wind up. I guess he means wind up using the these consoles for streaming, switching. So I can't read. Can I try that again?
Yeah, please. I was like, what the fuck?
He says, I'm reading it and I'm fucked up. He says, I buy a PS5 only to wind. He misspelled wind. Wind up back into using these consoles to stream YouTube and Twitch. Like right now, shake my head. I guess he's saying he isn't game on them.
So yeah, you just watch porn on him. That's
Listen,
fine.
I'm never reading Blubble's name again. Not doing it.
Listen, I love how never blowing bubbles. Oh yeah, dude.
Cucumbers.
We're both out of our fucking minds right now.
Oh, you have no idea. Yesterday he sent me footage at 9 at night. No, 8:40. I edited for 5 hours straight. I think I did the best intro I've ever done ever. I make Phil pop out of an NES system and say cucumbers at one point. Dr. Sexy Coco says, what the bitch tits, man? Said,
Review Tech Titanfall titties, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised you haven't been canceled for that voice. Sluggerita, 50 bits says, I'm never blowing bubbles ever again. We could play games.
It's just crazy because there was a time that like Sexy Coco was a big part of my channel, you know, but just times are different now. You know, there was nothing in my mind that was racial about it. Like I was thinking of like Mike Tyson and a dude on YouTube who kind of sounded like Sexy Coco too. And I just combined the two together. And I didn't really realize until later that I based it kind of on Mike Tyson. Like it was like something I subconsciously did. But because I'm a white dude, what am like, you know, even you know, what can I do?
Well, it's like The Simpsons. All the non-white characters were replaced if they were voiced by white characters on The Simpsons, which I thought was insanity, but whatever.
Yeah, like if they just like if I had a cartoon and there was a white character and a very talented black voice actor came in and was perfect for the part, I would hire them for it. I don't care about the skin color so long as they are the right voice. Are we really going into that the people who voice characters, it doesn't matter if they're the best voice, it matters if their skin color matches?
Oh god, it's lunacy. The world's gone to
the
lunacy.
World. It's insane. It's insane. If I get canceled, we're gonna get banned from fucking Twitch for that, but I don't care. That's common sense.
What are we getting banned for now? What is it now?
I don't know. I guess we're racist because we don't judge people's talent on their skin color.
Oh,
apparently that's a conservative viewpoint.
You guys were here for the last one. Sexy Coco, 100 bits. Thank you. We're gonna need that for cans of soup to feed Dreamcast guy. Says I am a sexy chocolate man. Well, it's true. Monica Lewinsky.
Congratulations.
Monica Clinton Lewinsky donated
Dad,
$2.
when we are going to have another 3 a.m. live stream? Also put a cigar up my coochie.
Put a cigar up your...
We're banned.
You know, if you want it and you're
I've never been with a girl that's requested anything weird like that. Have you?
I wasn't with her. I'll explain the story in a second.
Here we go.
Thank you, Spherical Man 00 for subscribing for 4 months. Thank you. Rich, you may hate the new DSP sound, but I found it more amusing at 2 times speed. You should give it a try at some point. La 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 la. La 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 la. Followed by the sound.
Cucumbers.
What the fuck is that?
That's Phil. That's
Phil eating a hamster.
That's Phil. So she was like 1 step away from Natalie Portman, who I think is hot as fuck.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on me. Let's go, okay?
On the top bunk.
Off the top bunk.
But she was gorgeous, okay? Whatever.
Sorry, so give me context. You knew her, but you weren't with her.
No, we worked at the same job. We worked at the same restaurant, dude. And she said to me, or I don't know what we were talking about. We were talking about fucking, like everyone was like sharing war stories. And she was like, yeah, I won't date a dude unless he lets me fuck him in the ass with a strap on. She's like, that's a deal breaker. I will break up with someone. Yes.
What year was this?
It's 2001.
Wow, she was ahead of her times.
Yeah, she was like, and she was hot as fuck, so I'm sure. So, you know, it's funny, whenever I saw her dating a dude, I'm like, you know what, that guy is literally getting fucked in the ass.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You visualize it.
Well, I know that.
Like,
I know you visualize it.
Because you know that's a deal breaker for her, so obviously that guy is taking a big, giant, thick strap on in the ass.
Would you have done it if she was like, Rich, let's get together?
No.
There's
We've
no
talked
way you
about
would
this.
do it. No way. I haven't talked about it. I need to know the answers so I can think about it later while I touch myself.
No. I honestly would not take it. I just don't. That's a place that I only want things to come out of. That's just me, though. You know, hey, 2 consenting adults. Touch me in the moonlight. It's cloudy.
A girl started licking me down there once, and I just went, nah, doesn't do anything. She's like, does it do anything? I went, no. It was like an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I just went, does nothing for me.
Rich, please bend over and touch your toes while Jay tells us what your ass tastes like. No. Do you think it will be apple like key or some kind of fruit? My ass ain't tasting like fruit. That's literally no. It is. There's no fruit that will be involved with my ass.
Phil's poorly trimmed goatee has donated 300 bits in the last couple of minutes, just saying weird stuff like "touch me in the moonlight."
Oh,
Listen,
I've seen that.
Jay, take your long, beautiful hair, wrap it around my neck, take me on the top bunk, and F me in the A. Thank you. I don't know who our demographic is, but.
Our demographic is banned.
I think everyone's banned. I'm surprised we haven't got banned, to be honest.
love how that is a racist take, that I don't care what the skin color of a character is. It's bizarre to me.
It's so dumb.
How is not being racist? It is ridiculous. And listen, find a bird, put that bird in my ass. Tell your dad about that bird, then have him put a bird in his ass.
You guys, if you guys are donating, let us know some of your worst dating stories so we could read them out here. Somebody says, I once dated a girl. Sorry, Captain Biggin says, I once dated a girl who fantasized about getting abducted into a van and multiple guys having their way with her. Creepy shit, man.
If a girl ever wants to do something like that, run the fuck away. Just run.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're even about to marry her. I don't care if it is you discover this kink with her on the night before your wedding. Do not get married. You run. Because if there is ever a breakup or a divorce, you know what they're going to do. They're going to say that this guy strangled me. This guy slapped me around. Even if they wanted it. Don't.
Sorry, Davey in the chat, there's no way this is real. There's no way. He says, I once farted during sex. It smelled so bad she puked on me.
I could believe something like that. Why? Why is that so shocking to you?
I can't do it. Never blown bubbles again. Donating $1 says, funds to support Jay's family with this cat child who gives muddy parasites with diarrhea.
Muddy parasites. What the fuck is going
I don't know what's going on. Demonic, sorry. I'm lost here. 200 bits says, let me read this head just so I can know if I can say. We have
cucumbers.
Read this head? You could read my head.
I'll read your head. I'll suck your head. Here. We're going off the rails. We're going off the rails. I warned you earlier. I said tonight's the last stream.
Dude, I honestly am like, I was like, we should name this shit off the rails, but then that seems like we're trying to be forcibly edgy.
No,
so
we just end up that way.
Yeah.
He says, we are I can't read that, demographic of men that are into birds, bubbles. Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations. It's true.
Yeah, suck Rich's
Vinny,
head.
That's going to be don't make that a meme, guys. Vinny Goodfella with 4 months in a row. Thank you. Says sub for 4 months. Love every minute of it. How are you two tonight? We'll answer that in a second. That was one hell of a stream last night. Yeah, you were nuts. You messaged me and said, oh, we can't stream. I said, why? You said, oh, I'm streaming until 3 a.m. And I said,
because someone paid for me to stream until 3 a.m. And I'm like, there's no one. I'm not going to have you suffer through that.
No, I just said congratulations and left. Also, can I get a Phil doing the me sound and the new one where the QVC girl laughs?
Yes.
That's terrible. How are we doing tonight? How are you doing tonight?
Who, me? I am fucking shit-faced.
Yeah, the other guy. Not you.
Who's the other guy?
I don't know. That you said who? Me? Who else am I talking to? The fucking bird Steve in the right corner there?
Yes, you're talking. No, that's the Ricardo, the instant regret bird.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You want to be in my new video? Who are you?
Sure, we're down.
We're down.
That's Alex. Alexis Tex ass. Here's 100 bits. Says 2 of my friends are currently dating a girl. What? Wait, what? 2 guys.
The same girl?
Okay. That looks like what is that word? Something model who went to the World Cup. I can't fucking read. I never told you I could. Who went to the World Cup.
2 of my friends are currently dating a girl that looks like the Croatian model who went to the World Cup. She only likes devil's threesomes, so they both have to date her for you, if you know what I mean. So they have to like they have to like shoot loads on each other too.
What does that have to do with it?
No, they just said.
Oh, is that what that means?
I was on a date with a girl who was still willing to sit on my face after I threw up in her toilet. She was not concerned about me throwing up in her snatch.
Oh my God!
Wait. Wait. Let's go back in time. She was so bad down there that you threw up because of that, and then she did it again?
Apparently so.
I had an ex-girlfriend that smelled so bad once that I had to make up a fetish that I liked for her to shower before I went to bed with her.
And she believed it?
Oh yeah, she bought into it. I was convincing. It only happened twice where I was like, nope, we got to do that thing I like.
Yeah, I love it when you actually, you have hygiene. That turns me on. That makes me so hard.
Yeah, it worked. So that's what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to say, Rich, listen, I got a thing. I like to be clean, and then we get dirty later.
Okay. Do you have boobs?
Who's DMing me here?
Has to be Google Fish. Is he sending you an ass?
No, it's just some guy.
Listen, lick my Elden Ring and see if it tastes like apples and cinnamon.
Oh man, this whole place smells like chicken and rice. My roommate. How's the roommate doing?
Yeah, how is he doing? I wonder, I ask him if he's a man again for me, please.
Are you down there? I think he's got his headset on. He puts his headset on.
This again,
sorry, what?
$100 laptop for your grandmother.
He says he puts his headset on so he doesn't have to listen to me. Do you have it on right now?
Do you guys
So wait a minute, but the fucking chance of you having it off and me talking to you just happened. Oh, you heard me and then you took it off. So you are listening to me.
How amazing is the Limgrave music with all this? It's like a 10 out of 10.
Listen, the audience wants to know if you're a man. He says sure. That's all we got.
Make sure that your roommate knows that I have a lot of hair on my ass, please.
Also, Rich says he has a lot of hair in his ass. He wants you to know that he wants you to know that. He says lovely.
Oh, man, it is lovely. We are lovely men.
He says you're a lovely man, too. Thank you. Sluggeretta says, talk about GTA 5, please, if this is the last stream. What is he talking? Why?
Why talk about GTA 5? I haven't tried GTA 5 on the INEO 2. Why? What the hell's wrong with me? Actually,
that's true. Why haven't you?
Why don't I benchmark GTA 5 more? Like, everyone wants to know that. That makes sense. But I don't... I know I should make videos on emulation. Everyone wants to see them on those devices, but it's like, yes, it could play the Sega Genesis. Like, it's going to play it. You know what I mean? And if you're just looking for that, in my opinion, get, like, the cheaper, like, Ambernick devices that are, like, $150, if not cheaper. So I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent.
No, I had a story I was going to tell. I forget what it was. I was like, that one. I like talking about the ex-girlfriends.
Jay, can I be your roommate too? I can sleep on the top bunk bed and you can rise next to me. I'll also support your family and your cats.
Helping Steven Crowder.
Yes, you can definitely do that. No, actually, the question is if anyone knows if Dreamcast Guy's angry that I revealed his secrets about soup and closets. I don't know.
You can't start me on that because I'm too stoned.
Yep.
And I'm
coming out.
The Limgrave music, here we go. I'm just picturing like his bottom lip just opening up like to the size of a dinner plate.
Listen.
And like all these fish like yelling for their lives and he's like, keep dreaming.
Yeah, keep dreaming you'll survive this.
I was drunk and had too much to drink at her place. I threw up in her toilet like a classy bloke, but was still willing to eat the pussy. She could have been classier by requesting for the vomit on her chest like the Romans.
What? Like the Romans? What is that?
Hold on. Wait a second. Limgrave music is perfect for these kind of streams. Nah, I was drunk and had too much to drink at her place. I threw up in her toilet like a classy bloke, but was still waiting to eat the pussy. She could have been classier by requesting for the vomit on her chest like the Romans. Yeah, I will barf on your chest.
Breasts, 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 breasts.
Cucumbers.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Here's another one. Stephanie, 60 bits. You want to read this one since I don't know English? Also, Birdman, just sub for 2 more months. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll read this one. Steph says, my girlfriend and I went on a date. Wait a minute. With this really sweet girl that we both liked. Okay. I guess our viewers are into 3 ways a lot of the time. Went back to my girlfriend's house, and the new girl wanted us to tie her up and have sex with her. We refused because we just met her. She was crazy. Yes, I can tell. And we had to call the cops. This happened last year in like May. By the way, me and my girlfriend are in an open relationship and typically date the same girl. So it's like 3 of us, not 2. Okay.
Next, all right, here. And most importantly, the next time you have a threesome and you're having sex, you have to play this song.
Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus.
Breasts.
Your anus. Your
Breasts.
Breastfeed it.
Your anus.
Breastfeed it.
Your shoulders.
Breastfeed it.
Try to relax your anus. Your anus.
Milligro, 100 bits, says, I'm sorry the C2 jumped up to 100 or 1,000. What is that?
$1,100. Do you see the LG? Ooh, but it's still great.
I don't even know what it
Can
is.
you wait? Can you wait? LG C2 OLED television. Phenomenal television, especially having it so small. To have all the capabilities that it has and have all your ports be HDMI 2.1 and the colors are so vibrant. It's like when I see pictures of Quantum
in your anus.
on the television, it looks like his nipples are about to get out and smack me across the face.
Breastfeed it, breastfeed it, breastfeed it. Listen. I like when you're super clean.
What?
I like when you're super clean so we can get dirty later.
Listen. Listen, fuck me in the ass while fuck me in the ass while the Mario Paint save music plays.
Do you have it?
I can find it right now. Let me find it.
Okay.
We need that music. It's very important.
What is breastfeeding? Asks Slug.
What is breastfeeding?
Dr. Coco, fist my chocolate ass and come down here.
We're coming.
Captain says 100 bits.
This is the music.
Yes.
This is going on the soundboard right now. No question.
Why isn't it there?
I don't know. It needs to be there immediately. So we'll play it again in a second. Talk to people while I get this shit. Thank you.
Jay, does your roommate have a sex story he'd like to share on the stream? Rich gave me a me. No, he doesn't. I can confirm.
Imagine if Phil makes that sound while he's having sex.
Here's a story for you guys. I had one gay roommate whose name was, I forget, for some odd reason I forget his name, and two girls. One was, well, the names don't matter. Anna was one and somebody was another. Anyways, one time I was just being absolutely silly. And I just blurted out into the hallway. I can't really repeat what I said, but I said something that I wanted to do something to somebody. And my roommate that lived right next to me, the girl, there was like a moment of silence after I yelled this. I can give... How can I say what I said? I can't really say it. I would get banned. I was just being an idiot, like a joke, because we used to scream things and at each other. Anyways, I said this thing.
No. Sorry.
No, leave it on. It fits. Leave it on. So then, from the room next door, all we hear, all four of us, is, I'm into that. And then later that night, I did it. Thank you.
Whatever.
Thank you. And then I did it, and then I would text the roommate for like 7 months, and we did it every night. The end. Thank you.
Oh my God. You know what, man?
Congratulations.
Thank you. What happened there? Why was it doubled up and shit?
I don't know, but I was way too stoned to handle that, man. Like the room started spinning. I was on a different planet.
Here's another story. New Year's Eve, I think 2007, my girlfriend and I go down to my uncle's party. He's throwing a huge party. He gives us edible little chocolates. I told the story kind of on the stream. And we all eat them. We're all eating them like they're candy because none of us are getting affected. We're like, da.
Yeah, that's not how that shit works. Continue.
Yeah, so then I get drunk on top of it. So now there's like the edible's not doing anything, but I'm drunk. I'm a little drunk. So girlfriend's starting to get sick. She's like, look, I'm looking at her from across the bar and I could see she's not doing well. She's like, we should go home. Like, I feel like this is going to be bad. So we get in a taxi and the taxi driver looks at her, looks at me, and he goes, are you guys going to be sick? And we're like, no. He's like, if you're going to be sick, you have to tell me immediately so I can pull over. And we're like, okay. And I'm 100% normal. I'm a little drunk, to be honest, at that point. She's out of her mind. I had to carry her. Get in the taxi. We're 2 blocks from my house. And she goes, I'm going to throw up. He pulls it over, and she throws up out of the side of the taxi. And the taxi literally goes, I'm not taking you anywhere else. I'm like, okay. Now, all of a sudden, the edibles hit me. I had to drag my girlfriend 2 blocks to the front of my house. And my dad was outside having a cigarette. And he just watched me dragging a woman basically unconscious up the front lawn. And he's like, he looks at me and goes, don't, he said, I don't even want to know. And I literally just put her on the grass and was like, we were drinking. And he's like, get her off the fucking grass, you idiot. So as soon as I told her, oh, my dad's here, she went from like completely, to all of a sudden she was just alive. She was like, what?
Yeah, because she didn't want to look as terrible as she was.
Yeah, now here's the kicker of the story. I blacked out as soon as we got downstairs, and all I remember now is the sound of Michael Myers breathing in a mask.
What?
Yeah.
What did you black out from?
Because I was so drunk, and then the other stuff hit me.
drunk. Oh, so you were crossfaded. That's why.
Yeah, but listen to the kicker here. If you listen to the original Halloween movie when Michael Myers is like stalking the girls, it sounds like his face is muffled, right? It's like. So what I later found out was that that sound I remembered was just me going down on her.
Oh, that's a heartwarming story for families.
Thank you guys. Hey, she remembered it. I didn't remember it. I did not remember it.
Steven Crowder.
So anyway, she appreciated it.
Dylan Bacon, thank you for subscribing. You're a man.
Thank you
guys. I
guys.
appreciate you being a man.
That was
hey,
a great
Rich,
Christmas
did you know
story.
that when you sign up with Hoot Wireless, you get the sweet taste of ass and big taints?
Hoot Wireless.
You get the sweet taste of ass.
And big taints.
My soundboard just proves that I'm a degenerate.
Rich, read that one. That's for you.
All right, I'm going to read that. I'll read it. I'll read it hard.
I didn't even eat dinner.
Hey, Rich, do you know when you sign up for Hoot Wireless? I just did that. I just did it. Thank you, DBZ King.
No, there's a new one, baby.
No, that is the new one, baby.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. There's a goddamn new one from DS Mush. It says, Rich, building a new PC for 1440, 120 frames. Do I get a 4070 Ti or
Cucumbers.
the 6070? For
Or the
60 to 70. So I can't fucking do this tonight.
You can't read it. I can read it.
That's why I said read it. It's technical.
All right, so you're getting a new PC for 1440p, 120 FPS. Do I get a 4070 Ti? I don't know the specs off the top of my head. They just released it. Or for 60 or 70, get the 7900 XT. Is that the... If I can talk without burping, Jesus Christ.
The fuck is going on?
Did the 7900 XT have vapor chamber issues like the XTX? I'm not sure.
You've got vapor chamber issues.
No, but seriously, though, all kidding aside, check into that. That's a tough call, man. Look at the pricing. Look at, like, how much VRAM. That's important. Are they still... Is NVIDIA
I'll ram your V later.
Listen, I'm trying to be fucking serious here.
Touch me.
Like, how much VRAM does the 4070 Ti have? I know the 7900 XT is an insane amount. But NVIDIA is kind of cheap with it. Did they go with like 8 or 10 gigs again? If so, fuck them.
Yeah, man.
Fuck them in the ass.
Nick has resubbed for 3 months. He says, acknowledge me. Nick.
Thank you very much. You're acknowledged.
Yeah.
So it has 12 gigabytes. That's okay.
I used to watch
That's
Nick
fine.
ride the bus to school.
How much? That's not creepy at all. How much is this 4070 Ti going for? That's another key thing.
Here's a question. You're in an alley. Rich and I approach you from the front and the back. Who do you want in front? Who do you want in the back? Let me know in the chat.
I have no idea. I am staying a mile away. I know you got your 3090 for 680, which is fucking the price to value on that is just, it like hurts my head. It just makes me want to go get another one.
No one's answering my delicious question. This is disgusting. Not a single person.
Yeah, I wouldn't go near AMD's newest graphics cards right now. I love AMD when it comes to integrated graphics. That's why I'm head over heels over the Neo 2.
Cucumbers.
But when it comes to graphics cards, I like dedicated graphics. I always fuck with NVIDIA.
Holy shit. Orange Yoshi just resubbed for 6 months. He says,
thank you.
Rich in the back, Jay in the front.
What the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
This is going to places, man. I'm just trying to talk about graphics cards. You're talking about whatever the fuck you're talking about.
It's on two. Where you know what this is? Like that old PlayStation TV where two players could play on one screen. Except on this one, it's one side is technology, the other side is love.
What fucking kind of love?
Sexy love. What do you want it to be? Ugly love? We can make that happen. You got the cellophane?
Listen, I'm looking up 3090s on eBay.
Listen, do that. Love is love.
Love is love.
So
love.
It looks like only one person voted, and it was Orange Yoshi. So actually, no. Oh wait, no, it's just somebody resubbing for 4 months. Thank you, Roder.
Yeah, dude. They're
Runner.
like $750. That's actually a good deal for the Zotac Gaming Trinity. Ah, I want a smaller one though. Do they have a Founders Edition that I could put in my ass?
What is going on in the chat? Jay is sponsored by Arby's. I wouldn't eat Arby's if they paid me. Actually, I don't know what else to say about that.
Ooh, a 3090 Founders Edition. I would have sex with that. I would have sex with it.
Hey, it reminds me of that TV show where people fell in love with objects. Do you think anyone's ever fallen in love with a graphics card?
I'm hard for one right now. What is?
No, we
wait,
gotta
hold
change
on.
the word "hard" to "brick."
Why is that more politically correct? What is? All right,
Yeah,
what's
brick.
What
It's
is?
more-
Yo,
Listen.
what is the seller's rating? 123 stars. That means nothing to me.
0 positive feedback. Look, Abby's here. Abby is here. Says Rich.
But they have 100. They have received as buyer.
Dude, that's weird. Something's going on there because look, it says last 12 months 0% feedback, meaning that they've sold nothing in a year.
That could just mean they had nothing to sell, and it's just a personal account when they randomly have shit.
Sell my ass. Abby says, Rich, 4070 Ti is just something jacked up. Is just something somewhat jacked up 3070. Linus said it's somewhat higher clock speed. Same amount of VRAM. It's your choice.
I would go. I would still stick with NVIDIA. I don't trust AMD at this point with the vapor chamber issues.
I don't trust you with the vapor chamber issues. I don't even know what that word was.
All right, yeah, that was 3090 Ti. Ooh.
Was this a shopping stream?
Yeah, I always do this.
fuck
I
is
did
this?
this last night too.
Listen, Rich doesn't need more gadgets. Every time I talk to him, he's like, I just bought a fucking VRAM 730, 77.
What the fuck is a VRAM?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up. He's like, I installed it in my Pentium 3 from 2002. I Hackintoshed it.
That's the computer that we're doing a video on, you asshat.
I don't fucking know the text. I'm just the editor.
That's what I get. Tax write-offs, motherfucker. Legitimate ones.
So I just bought a graphics card to put in my graphics card. I'm going to have 2 graphics card in the graphics card. That's what I did today. What'd you do?
Listen. Where is this? This tiny penis-sized computer. MySmallPenis.com. $100. It's a legitimate tax write-off because we're going to do a video on this.
Listen, why isn't it open? Can we see it live?
No, I'm not opening it. I want to unbox it. Like, that's part of the video experience. I'm like an irrelevant Lou from Unbox Therapy, even though he's kind of irrelevant now, too.
Oh, yeah, what happened to him? He fell off.
I don't know. Dude, he just got caught up in a bunch of conspiracies, man, and people got sick of him. I think.
Oh, no. Did he get, like, the nonsense going?
Well, no. Like, remember he did the shit where he was giving away a bunch of iPhones?
Oh, that nonsense.
And then there was that, like, that phone that was like a Galaxy Fold, like wrapped in gold, and it was a bullshit company that he got involved in, and people don't trust him anymore.
Yeah,
like
when you get that big companies approach you, and there's like one way to do it, and it has to be the proper way. Like iJustine has these cables that she's selling now. They're pink cables. I can tell that she didn't sign up to some just hack company. She looked at it and said, is this a good product? Because everyone that's reviewed it says it's actually good. But people that just like take random phones and all that other nonsense, I don't trust people like that anymore. It's weird. Daddy's Belt has followed us.
Daddy's Belt, thank you for following us. How many? It has a day left. That ain't gonna go. That ain't gonna go for cheap. I want to find a 3090 Ti so I can shove it up your ass.
Listen, I want you to take 2 graphics cards, install them on each other, put them up your ass, put cellophane on your ass, shit them out, put them in your new Pentium 3, and let's do a video on it.
All right, yeah, perfect. Okay.
Okay. Actually, I was curious to know what you guys think of our reviews. Because every time we drop one, we're like, well, let's see how this does. And it's like 80, 100, 120.
They do well.
They always do well.
And even if they don't get as many views, I've noticed they still...
They pull in subs, man. Huge time.
They pull in subs. Even if they don't get the viewership, like the 6-figure viewership, they pull in subs. Yeah. People like that stuff, dude. We're like, I'm getting older. I'm not going to sit there and talk about, well, Logan Paul's a piece of shit. That's relevant to everybody. But like, I don't
read that one. That one's for you, baby.
Hey, Rich, what are your personal feelings on purchasing Anker products after the whole... I'm so fucking torn.
Who's Anker?
Anker's the company that they make like the S-tier third-party chargers for like iPhones and surge protectors, and that and the projector, which is amazing that we did the video on.
Oh yeah. You know, what did they do? I don't even. Listen, guys. I don't follow the news. I just edit it, and then he follows it. It's not my job.
And then he masturbates and then kisses his cats. Whatever the fuck they're called, bubbles. What is it called on their feet?
Toe beans.
Toe beans. No,
Jesus Christ.
So UFI, the camera division, like security camera division of Anker, they said all of the footage that is taken with our security cameras it's local. They don't have access to it. And it was like the exact opposite, that they had access to fucking everything. That's
really?
the Cliff Notes version.
And you know, allegedly, I'm just saying that, you know, people are watching that shit.
I am impressed that Demonic Davros, thank you very much. I'm impressed that Rich is making great reviews and the edits are chef's kiss brilliant. Wait until you see the DK Oldies video.
Yeah. I spent 5 hours on the first 30% last night, which in terms of our editing style, it's ridiculous. I went too much with the camera movements and jokes. It's way too much, but I know a lot of people are going to watch this DK video because it's a big deal. DK Oldies is the biggest... Well, let's not give away anything.
I gave away a little bit.
They're terrible. Listen, I've worked at video game stores for 10 years of my life. I understand every single in and out, management, inventory, everything. And seeing the products that are coming out of DK Oldies is embarrassing. Especially, wait until you see our video. It's unbelievable. Like, if we sent that out of ANC Games, I guess I should not drop their name, whatever, in Toronto, if we had sent that out of there, I'd be embarrassed if we were charging 3x the amount on an NES that's fucking dirty, cracked. I mean, it gets me so mad because, you know...
Keep in mind, Jay said he wasn't going to give anything away.
Oh, whatever. Sorry. I forgot.
Listen... Wait, that's a 3090. What is a fair price for a 3090 Ti, guys, used? I'll let you know, because I know you know more than me about this shit.
Jay's from Toronto. Me too. I lived in Toronto. I lived in Toronto for a long time. Hey, mate, gonna come down there, rise next to you.
You could. You want to rise next to me?
Listen, how many times did you get swatted this month?
I haven't. Oh, with a burrito?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was a classic moment. I love that moment where you panicked, but it was just your brother eating a burrito.
It just, because it was all you saw was lights and him walking down the driveway. I thought they were like hands up, come from the car.
You were stoned out of your mind, and you saw images that did not exist.
Bullshit. I'll show you the video if I could find it.
My other thing my favorite thing you've done on the stream so far is when you said you lick your own tits.
Listen. Anyway, speaking of licking my own tits, it's time for Phil. Everyone ready for Phil?
Let's do it. Let's fill it up. Listen, that should be the segment. The segment of this stream should be called Fill It Up. We're about to fill it up. And then we could have like a cup filled with like cheese off of a hamburger or something.
So are you guys interested? Do you think this is an interesting idea to see how terrible $110 Windows laptop is new from Best Buy?
Yeah, fill me up. Yeah, of course.
Up.
Well, what are you going to do on it? What are you going to try to do on it?
I'll try some kind of gaming.
You know what you should do? Minecraft.
4K
See if it even
video.
does Minecraft.
I'll do Minecraft. I'll watch porn.
See if it runs YouTube.
See, I'm gonna run your tube.
Did you say you're going to run my tube?
I'm gonna run your tube. That's right.
Listen, my cat sat on my tube. Doesn't work anymore.
Cat sat on my tube. Cat sat on my tube. Cat sat on my tube.
Okay, it's off the rails when that music comes in.
Rich,
What are we going to do? The cat sat on my tube.
Yeah, sure. You could get that. You should get that laptop for your wife, Toy, too, if you hate her. Get it for your wife.
Jesus
If you don't like your wife, you get it for her.
Yeah.
Listen, where is...
Okay, you know the video we're about to watch. Do you guys know what happened? Something very tragic has happened in Phil's life. It's unbelievable what has happened.
All right, here we go.
It's unreal. What do you got? Oh my! It's 26 minutes.
Of course, it's Phil. You don't understand.
Okay, let me just say this before we get into this. It's 26 minutes, and all that happened was he walked somewhere. He walked somewhere out of it. Listen, he walked out of his door.
Let me switch the camera. Let me switch the scene.
He walked out of his fucking door, maybe a total of 40 feet, and it's what? 26 minutes. I am.
Now you know why I'm obsessed with
This is
Phil.
I mean, I don't. This is like Christmas for me. Let's do it. This is going to be amazing, guys. Get ready.
That's a perfect start right there, too. That face.
Look at his face.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my very special segment every year, every
It'll do
week
that great, Abby.
that I like to call Phil's Day Off. All right.
No, fuck the cloud box.
So wait a
Yesterday-
minute. He talks about what he does on his day off. Oh, can you imagine?
Keep in mind, hold on one second, Jay, that he has made fun of me for having a soundboard, but he uses something from a dollar store for sounds.
Yeah. Where's that from? Why? Can somebody donate money to him to get a real soundboard? Like, it's unreal.
He has a Stream Deck, but he can't use it because he refuses to upgrade now from like Windows 8.1.
Can somebody get him a computer, for God's sake?
I tried.
We got to get him a computer. We got to support this guy.
I don't know why I'm yawning.
Maybe because you were up until 3 a.m. shirtless.
Yes. Well, no, I wasn't shirtless, though. I stopped being shirtless at 10:30.
Listen, this video is going to take until 3 a.m., so let's go.
It was my day off, everyone. I didn't stream.
Okay.
Now,
Here we go.
originally, the plan was my wife and I were actually going to go out and do some stuff together. But what ended up happening was my wife had a pretty busy work schedule this last week. Back-to-back days where she was working.
He may need some donations after the pizza to pay his bills. Got a budget this time of year.
And after working a string of days with various different shifts changing too, she basically was pooped. And she was like, we were going to go out, but I'm so tired. Let's just do a stay-home day, and you run out and do errands or whatever. I was like, that's perfectly fine, no big deal. That's exactly what it was. So I ended up going out grocery shopping, some pet supply shopping, things like that. I returned the 2 devices that I told you about.
Why does he think that anybody fucking cares about the mundane shit he does on a daily basis?
It's unreal.
Cucumbers.
Like, how do you have that much level of you think that much of yourself that, like, hey, guys, I brushed my teeth and, shaved my balls. Like, who cares?
I don't know.
Support Phil's family, cat included, in his cat's diarrhea, too.
God, I'm fucking hungry. I'm gonna eat
the
this
return process for Amazon stuff at the stores that have those return desks is so streamlined.
So go get food.
What?
I
There's
can hold
nothing
it.
to eat here. You think we fucking shop in Canada? Can I tell you a quick side story that'll take 1 minute?
What is your roommate eating? I hear plates down there.
He makes chicken and rice. I call it depression chicken and rice. It's all he eats. I don't want that. I'm not coming down here.
It sounds like he's having a sword fight with Gordon Ramsay.
No, he bought these. He bought these bowls that are so big you can barely hold them. I don't know what he's doing down there. He's gone off the rails too with chicken and rice. But listen, in Canada right now, I swear to God, chicken breasts in some of the stores cost $27 for like 6 of them. Yeah, breasts. So this is what's crazy. There's a guy I follow on Twitter that puts up deals for video games in Canada, and the other day he put noodles on sale. That's how desperate Canadians.
DSP always looks like a smug fuck in most screen pauses in his videos. Also, on my days off like today, I like to scratch my leg with the camera on the whole time.
Well, that's dude. You should open an OnlyFans.
Yeah, and film it, or you know what? You do it for other people and buy video games.
Dude, that's like hyperinflation, though. Getting back to your story, that's insane.
Like, dude, I told you to order a pizza. If you said eat right now, it's minimum $40 for anything to really show up here. Minimum.
That's insane.
Yeah, I can't eat.
That's
I'm
not
eating.
sustainable.
I'm not coming down here to eat anymore.
Just eat my ass and you'll be sustained.
Well, serve it up.
Let's serve up Phil's ass. Humping Steven Crowder, Phil.
Humping Steven Crowder.
Oh, I'm so happy that someone got him to say that.
Wait a minute.
What?
Did I just hear Phil say the meme?
Yes, he said humping Steven Crowder.
How did that happen?
Steven Crowder.
Someone super chatted him, and that was the name. They did that on purpose so I could get a sound
love
clip.
them. Because isn't it supposed to be the other idiot?
Yeah, I got that too.
Humping Steven Crowder.
Where he was pissed drunk. And
my God.
Where he was trying to say helping, but it sounded like he said humping Steven Crowder, which the quartering would probably do. He would fucking pound his butt hard if it meant that his career would go further.
The surprising Pikachu resub for 3 months says support Phil's family, cat included. Thank you, man. And then Abby is talking about Ever Media. I think you answered that one for full HD 60 if you're looking for a good.
Yeah. Yeah, I would only say I would have stepped it up to something that is standalone, because it's always nice to have that feature.
Okay, listen. Somebody just asked in the chat. We'll play the video, but somebody asked how much do eggs cost, and I'll pull it up here and tell you while we watch.
Cucumbers.
Hang on.
Cucumbers. Support Phil's diarrhea and his DoorDash problems. Love you guys. We love you too. Easily please 23. We love you. I'm just listening. I'm not trying to be creepy. I'm just listening to Jay's roommate. It sounds like he's having a sword fight.
That bowl down there is the fucking bowl that Dreamcast guy would have his soup out of. It's fucking massive. He can barely carry it. He can barely carry it to his fucking chair. Eggs. Here, look, eggs. I'm putting eggs in. This is the grocery store down the street from me. No name grade 12 eggs is $4. I don't know how much is in the States. How much is it for like 12 eggs there?
That sounds about accurate. I don't know.
Why?
Price.
Remember, Canadian $4.
Dozen eggs.
Okay, so eggs are normal. Thanks for tuning into the stream. We're talking about food.
Price of a dozen eggs is like $3.59. So.
All right, I put chicken breasts. Look. $22 for 6 breasts.
Listen, come on, Chris Hansen and Jordan Peterson.
Breasts.
3, 4, 5.
Breasts.
Easy pleased. Resub for 3 months says support Phil's diarrhea and his DoorDash problems. We read that. Thanks. I'll read it twice. Phil, thanks for the follow.
It's funny as fuck.
No, but honestly, the price of food here is. I bought a pepper and it cost $4 the other day.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
That I know a pepper here.
Yep.
Let me see the price of a pepper.
Look up a pepper. I'm glad you guys tuned in for this very entertaining entertainment. God, look up a pepper.
As Phil is staring at us.
Yeah, look up a pepper.
The price of pepper price in U.S. Why is it? It better not be $3,000.
What the fuck what are you looking up?
I don't know. What is the price of a fucking pepper? I don't know. It's too. I'm too stoned and confused.
Dude, I would kill somebody for a New York style pizza right now. Oh,
Yeah, it would be
the best
quite-
pizza I've ever had was in New York City.
Oh yeah, dude. Even like I'm only an hour and a half up north from New York City, and you can't fuck with.
Dude,
an
do you
our
remember
pizza.
Guns for Hire?
Yes.
He paid for me to fly out to New York and film a whole thing for him. I was his editor for a bit.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he paid for a whole New York trip. Then he paid for a whole show that him and I filmed together called Along the Way with Guns and Jay. And we filmed.
I remember that too.
Dude, we filmed some crazy. Him and I filmed some crazy shit together, and then
What happened to him?
Well, him and I got into an argument, like an actual screaming argument, and then he just canceled it all. And I said, "See ya."
What was it about? Can you talk about it?
Well, it was the name of the show, I think. No, it wasn't the name of the show. It was something, he wanted to do something I thought was so stupid that I couldn't not say anything. So I said it, and he got mad. Then I just lost it. I just lost it because I was like, what the fuck are we doing here if we can't do it properly? Anyways, we canceled it, and I just was like, see ya.
Oh, yeah, I think, I'm starting to vaguely remember everything that you're saying.
No, but it's funny. Everyone's like, oh, you know everyone. Somehow I knew him back in the day, and he was just like, hey, do you want to... I think he came on our show. I don't know how I met him in the first place, but we flew from... Because he's Canadian, too. I don't know. How's his career doing? It's probably over. Allegedly. We flew...
I haven't seen anything about him. If he is doing something, he doesn't really have a following anymore.
Dude, you know what's fucking crazy about that? And this is... I mean, it's a sad part of the fucking trip there, but there was this viewer that said, oh, you're going to New York City? He's like, I'd love to go. And we're like, oh, cool, yeah, we're going. He's like, no, I'd really love to go. And we're like, oh, why? And he's like, my uncle passed away at 9/11. And we were like, holy shit. He's like, can you do me a favor? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, if you go to the memorial, look up this name. So the craziest part about that trip was going to the memorial and finding this guy's name. And it was his uncle who passed. And we took a photo and video for him. And he was like forever grateful because he couldn't afford to go. That was insane. That, like, standing there. Obviously, I think you've probably been there, right?
Yeah, I have been there.
It's so eerie and it's so massive in scale. You're just like, holy shit. I could never imagine, the actual thing happening. But it felt good to do something nice for somebody while we were there. And then we had like three
Cucumbers.
guys. We had 3 cucumbers.
Thank you, Millie Away 009. Thank you.
But while we were on that trip, we had like 3 guys follow us, and we thought we were going to be killed by them. And it turns out they were just Guns for Hire's fans, but they were too chicken to talk to us.
But yeah, but that's still fucking creepy. People
Yeah,
need to learn etiquette.
dude, it was terrifying because him and I are Canadian, so you know what that instantly means. We're not used to anything in the States, so we're walking around like 2 idiots, joking around. All of a sudden, 3 guys are like following us on the subway, getting off, going to the pizza place, waiting outside. We were like, should we call the police? He was seriously like this close. So
That's
I'm like,
weird.
yeah, I was like, dude, maybe you I go, maybe they know like you. And that's what's happening here, and they're just chicken because they looked kind of young. So I'm like, dude, do you want me to just go outside and just say, do you know Guns for Hire? And he's like, yeah, we're kind of safe. Do that. So I just like opened the door, said it, and they were like, yeah. And I was like, thank God. I thought just because we were wearing Canadian patches, he just wanted that for the video. So we like made ourselves look like tourists. So I was like, this is probably not a great idea. So
Wow.
when we were in Toronto, we had the best. Sorry, when we were in downtown New York, that's where I've had the best pizza of my life. It was, and I'm Italian, so my Nana's rolling in her grave right now, but it was so good. So I don't even know the name of it or anything, but
Yeah, and like Brooklyn and New York City pizza, even like is S tier. Like I'm only an hour and a half above, like I was saying before, and the pizza up here doesn't touch New York City pizza.
somebody says you're not Italian, bro.
Breasts.
Dude, I'm a fucking Italian. Abby, 50 bits, says Rich, the most northern town in the U.S., which is northern Alaska. What is this? Where's this going? Oh, Just a jug of ice cream is $12 US. Ooh, when it's regular size of ice cream. And the normal size of Tide detergent is $24. Wow, there's even more things that are crazier. Dude, the price of everything right now is insane in Canada. Is it that way in the US?
Yeah, it is. Everything's heavily inflated here, including my ass.
Somebody says you're Canadian, not Italian, Jay. Well, thanks. Millie Way resub for 3 months. Thank you. Sexy Coco donated 100 bits. Says, I love living in New York. Son of a bitch. He lives in New York. He's eating good.
Yeah, but it's expensive here, though, man.
Fried
Even
chicken
where
with
I'm
the
from.
dollar. Is it expensive there? I don't even know the prices anymore. The last time I was in the
I
States.
get butt fucked with taxes, too.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine that. $1 says, I've been holding off on this Phil video for all day waiting for you guys to stream it. Twitch didn't send the notification. Your shoulders, your breast, Hooter wireless, and a sweet taste of ass. That's what he
Your
wants.
shoulders. Try to relax your anus.
Breasts.
Who wireless?
You get the sweet taste of ass.
That was complex for me to do.
Where's
Yeah.
that? Where's that? Where's that part of the country?
Nassau County, the top 3 most expensive in the U.S. That's what I'm saying, dude. Shit ain't cheap. Look, there's a horse on my floor. Fuck.
Oh no, the horse is back.
The horse is back too. We got a stallion and a cock on the table.
All right, back to the. I don't know where I'm going. Back to the Phil video. We're going off.
I'm not coming down there anymore. All right, so yeah, let's go back to Phil because Phil looks like he's about to throw up on me. Imagine we find out like Phil has like a bar fetish.
Imagine we found out Phil has a rich fetish.
I hope not, but like he likes getting barfed on. There's that dude on Howard Stern that likes getting barfed on. That's like his thing.
That's fucked up. How do those things form?
Has to be, I don't know, it has to be abuse, dude. Like, how do you go, you know what, just throw it, there's nothing more of a turn on than you just throwing up on my chest. Like,
I mean, I think obviously because you and I are normal people, we don't go in those directions, but I was watching something and they were talking about like what happens when you're rich. Oh, it was the Wolf of Wall Street was talking about when you're so rich, it gets to a point where you could just think what you want and it'll happen. And he goes, once you start doing those things, he goes, after a while, you do so much of that stuff that there's nothing left to do. And he goes, then you start to go into the weird area. And you're like betting each other if you'll do these weird things. And he goes, eventually you just start liking them. And I was like, oh, God.
so people are just so wealthy that they just want to barf on each other?
Yeah, essentially that's what he got down to. He's like, by the end of it, he's like, I could tell you stories that have happened. You just wouldn't even believe it. And
Listen, let's become billionaires and barf on each other.
listen, if I was rich, I'd fly down there and throw up on you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right,
Abby
back to
says,
Phil.
it's because everything needs to be flown in and brought over the ocean to get to his house. Abby, where do you live again? How's your sister's breast mug? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, is the price on that inflated?
It's ridiculously easy.
Look,
Here's how easy it is.
Never mind.
Go to Amazon.com, select the item you want to return, give the reason why, and then basically it says, all right, so how do you want to return it? Do you
In case who hasn't used fucking Amazon? What hasn't used Overlord Jeff Bezos' website at this point? Why the fuck is Phil explaining how to do this? Phil, are you going to tell us how to turn on a light soon? Like, this is how you flick the switch. Why do you fuck your mustache?
I think somebody did. That's why it's so. I think that's why it looks that way. Dude, he used to have a full beard.
Yo, he used to have like the thickest dude. His shit looked like carpet on his face.
No, what happened is this. Guys, look at mine. Put me full screen. Look at my fake beard.
Hold on 1 second.
You know what music I want?
What do you? No. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I want.
Oh wait.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine. That works.
Okay.
Look, I'll admit it. I put beard dye right here.
Breasts.
And it feels like my beard looks like a champion beard now. My theory is Phil used to do that. I think he had a lot of gray and he dyed it. That would explain it.
But dude, nah, he just doesn't know how to cut it anymore. I don't know. Like, I have no idea what he's doing. Like, it's a goatee, but it's not. But it does look like someone fucked his face and just left it there.
I like how I'm still full screen.
Oh shit! Yeah,
just leave me. It's my stream now.
That's a problem. We gotta.
Oh no, Jay, check your Twitter DM. Okay. Wait a minute. Have you heard this story yet, Rich, about the Christian dog humper?
What?
Oh my God. Oh God. Sit down. Get ready for this. That guy, Grumpy, he sent me something the other day. And I like, what are we going to even do with it, I thought. But there's this woman, young girl, who's Christian. And she has come out and identified as a Christian dog humper who has the stuff. I'm not going to say the word because I don't know if we can say this. But she does that with dogs. And she talks about it on her Twitter. She's a straight Christian vegan female dog humper. And it's not even a joke. It's real. I'll send you. Listen, I'll send you her Twitter right now. You can look into it if you don't believe me. It's real.
No, I believe you.
No,
I
but listen.
about her before.
Listen to this though. Whatever you do not pull her up on stream because she posts videos of her doing things.
Wow.
Like here, I'll read one of her tweets. I can't read this. I eat cum, but I don't eat pork. As a Christian, it's against the commandments to eat pork. Okay? That's just one of her tweets. She's off the rails. I have to send it to you. You have
off the rail. That's an understatement.
Okay, here. I'm sending it now. It's insanity. We could talk about it next stream. I've never seen anything like it. There, it's sent.
Where'd you send it to? Facebook?
Yeah, read what it says under what hers says. You're gonna laugh. And it's legitimate. This is not even a joke. I can't believe like this is the world we live in.
Someone wrote, "You raped dogs," and then get upset at people for sharing public information.
Wow. Wow. I mean, I guess you just followed her.
Everyone's like, is she single?
Dude, it's so messed up. She gives updates on how many dogs have like done stuff to her.
But that's illegal. So why is she not like behind bars? I don't
get it.
No,
that's what's so interesting because she hasn't been taken out yet. Like the FBI hasn't showed up like our fucking ADSM guy or whatever it's fucking called.
Is she in Canada or in the States?
I pray God she's not. Listen, it's okay if you have a milkshake. You can get a little fat.
And I may fuck a dog once in a while.
You want to mail it back, or do you want to drop it off at one of our drop-off centers? I'm gonna drop it off, okay?
We have what?
Automod on?
Dude, what the fuck is Automod? I have no idea what that is.
We have Automod on. It says this. Okay, is this true? It just said in the chat that somebody was removed because they posted a misogynistic message. The fuck is going on there? I guess you can't. I guess what? Is that something Twitter does or fucking Twitch?
I think Twitch does it. I see what it is.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I didn't even see the tweet. I just want to make sure. Guys, don't say anything stupid.
Here's your barcode. All you got, it's actually a QR
Cucumbers.
code. All you got to do is go to the center, hand them the item, have them scan the code. You're
What's
done.
up, man? How are you? Fool's
So
Redemption.
literally, I walk.
I was gonna say who you're talking to.
You have the code. Yep, here's the first one. Beep. Okay, got it.
The SWAT team
okay,
at
bye.
your house.
It took like 4 seconds. That's a good process. And like I said, it was about maybe I did that in the afternoon.
For the one person that hasn't used Amazon before.
Probably around 2 3 p.m.
So rewind it. I want to know how you
by
return
10 p.m.
things.
I got my money back. Now that's the best returns process probably ever. No hassle and just boom, instant. So I love it. Okay. That's why when I told you guys when I was ordering those devices, people were like, "Oh, you're spending a lot of money on those." I was like, "Not really. I can easily get these back. You know, this is not a big deal. I can easily just return it if we don't want it." And that's
Wait, so you bought them knowing that you were going to return it?
exactly what happened.
No, you know what he did?
So,
because he was sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. He had them
after
as
that-
backup. Can you believe that? He orders shit for backup, and then when he gets what he wants, he gets rid of them. It sounds like what he did to Chris.
You know, ran around, did some stuff, and basically came back home, and...
Wow.
Oh, there we go. And,
And then my wife ate my asshole.
And that's why she was sick.
Oh, man. Could you imagine that? They're doing that shit.
Listen,
like
I have to
living
say,
room?
if Phil ever just went off the rails and started saying things like that in a story, and like, you know, like his normal story all of a sudden became warped, and it just went in a fucked up way, and then he just acted like it was normal. He doesn't know what he's doing. If he started to do random stories that weren't even true, I would listen to all of them.
Yeah, because he's so ridiculous that it makes it entertaining. I agree.
He's so dumb. He's got to do... Somebody's got to get down to his private gates and beg him to smarten up.
They
Jesus
won't. He won't, though. No way.
did some cleaning around the house, played with Jasper a little
What's
bit.
with this stupid
watched,
background?
watched
Sorry,
Pat
can we
play.
talk about this quickly? Didn't he not say, oh, look at all these streamers putting all this shit in their backgrounds. Oh, it's all stupid. It all looks the same. Now look at his fucking background.
Yep. 100%. Yeah. And then he made fun of like, oh, these YouTubers that have these faces that they make like these like shock faces, and he literally did the same thing just a couple months ago reacting to something.
Also, didn't he have a spray bottle to spray Jasper or something? And there was like a bit of a controversy because he was going to spray the cat, and people were like, that's abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Is that because, do you guys know in the chat if that's because Jasper sat on the capture device?
Allegedly.
But
nothing happened, though. It was just his computer's old as fuck.
Sorry, it says he sprays his cat a lot? Jesus, it's terrible. It's cat abuse.
Does he really?
It says, Jay, do you spray your cat from a bottle? No, I don't have a fucking bottle. Jasper was messing with the new lights, so he got sprayed. This Phil's absolutely off the rails. Nick in the chat says, I don't care how horny I am. I don't think I could ever eat ass. I've done it once to a girl that just had a shower. Like, I cleaned it for her.
I'll be back in a second.
I inspected it. I cleaned it. Where's my music? And it was 100%. It was clean. No nuggets. I did it. She wanted it. She stood up. I did it. I got on my knees. The end. I've misted near the cat, but never actually sprayed it. That's a fucking... I stepped up. Listen, she asked for it. I said, okay, clean it. Go clean it. I used Windex on that shit. It was clean. Squeaky clean. Same girl that did it to me, by the way. I got nothing out of it. She loved it. I was just like, okay. That's something that's happened now. Sexy Coco. I'm not reading that, guys. I'm not reading that live. It says, I accidentally have gotten something on my dog. I won't lie. How the fuck do you do that by accident? How is that possible? Where's the dog? What's the situation? Let us know. Dogs are evasive. The dog would run. It would run. It would run. Get real. Beach says, a woman asked me to be pegged once. Yeah, I don't know. That's not happening to me. I don't need that. I'll get nothing out of it. Not that that's wrong. I'm just saying, in general, not interested. Sexy Cuckoo says, I was stroking my meat and my dog was in the wrong place, wrong time. Why is this so... Okay, now what? Now tell us, how did this end? Did the dog run out of the room and your mom was like, oh, come here, boy. And she started petting it and kissing the dog on the face. And the dog was like,
oh, dicks.
So let's do a recap of what Rich missed while he was gone. Are you there, Rich?
Yeah, I was gone for like a month.
Okay, put us both on screen so I could tell you what you missed.
Okay.
Go. Okay, so ready? What you missed was, oh, this is the end here. Sexy Coco, he wrote, I accidentally got cum on my dog once. Won't lie. And so I said, how the hell does that happen? And he said, I was stroking my meat, and my dog was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And you blew a load. So you blew a load on your dog?
And I said, well, how did it end? Did like the dog run out of the room? And he goes, no, the dog ended with, it says, no, it ended with the dog pegging me. What the fuck? This is the last stream, first of all. And also, how is this a thing? Is there any other show
that should be the name of it? That should be the name of the show.
How
the
is
last
this a
stream.
thing?
No,
oh,
the
yeah,
last
yeah.
stream. Just name every stream the last stream, but it's not.
Oh, dude, that's fucking brilliant. That's
yeah.
brilliant because every time it is.
The last stream. Dude, that's perfect.
I'm in. Do it.
And
we'll
have Phil as a co-host. We actually technically already kind of do. Think about it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Stephanie, I love reading these because they're fucked up. Stephanie says, while having sex with my girlfriend, she squirted on the cat. It was like a waterfall coming out. The cat jumped up on the bed right as soon as she started. The poor cat was fucked.
The cat got squirted on. No.
Did you have to give the cat a bath? Did you have to give both cats a bath? You hear what I'm saying? Thank you.
I'm gonna shove a horse up your fucking ass.
I've never had any accident like that. I was getting a hand job once and farted. That was it. That's the worst thing that's ever happened.
Wait, you were giving a hand? No way.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, I don't know. I was.
No, that's what you're fucking No, that's what you're projecting on me. I said, I was getting it, and as I was finishing, I just let a big one go. And
what did she do?
She laughed. We just both started laughing. What else are you gonna do? We laughed, and when it was everywhere. I like what I said. I was getting a hand job, and you read it as I was giving one, for some reason. Like your dreams are coming out of your mouth.
No, I'm for some reason thinking hand job is fingering. I don't know, man.
What? Oh God, you're really off the rails. So that's the worst thing that's ever happened to me that way. Like I just farted, and we moved on. That's it.
Well, wait. So you blew a load while farting, or you?
Yes. Yes.
Yo, is it a smelly one?
No, it was just air, thankfully. It was just air.
Farting. That happened to me once or twice. Farting during sex is really fucking awkward. It's just awkward. It's just when it happens, it's like, oh God.
Yeah, like, and you can't really get away from it. You can't escape it. You're just in that. What are you gonna run out of the room?
Imagine you just run.
What?
Like you're just running down the street screaming.
Yeah.
I farted during sex. Oh my God. I'm laughing at my own jokes. So that means I'm way too stoned.
That's fine.
That's like my number one rule is not to laugh at my own jokes.
Cam. It's hilarious. Why wouldn't we laugh? Listen, suck your own tits.
Maybe I already did.
Yeah, you fucking did. Exo Danny, thanks for the follow.
Man, Fallout 4 literally. Now I can see what you guys were saying.
Thanks for saying it twice.
4. It was very hard for me to see at that time what you guys were saying because I kind of had the rose-colored glasses on, as they say. You know, I love the Fallout series, and the fact that there hadn't been a new Fallout game in so many years, and then when Fallout 4 came out, I was just so into it. I didn't realize how different it was
when it ran at 25 frames per second on the Xbox One
from the previous Fallout games,
and
but
PS4.
Watching Kat play it, especially after having her just watch her play Fallout 3 and New Vegas, the game, here's the improvements. Much better graphics and lighting, actual dialogue that's cool because there's way more dialogue trees and your character speaks, alright? But, my God, the fucking game, they really tried to turn it into a first-person shooter, which is not what Fallout is supposed to be, and it doesn't feel that much like an RPG anymore. And that's bad. Like, every time Kat goes anywhere...
I didn't like Fallout 3.
Look, this is the face Dreamcast guy does when he sees soup.
Oh my! Did you see that picture where he was? I don't know. He was dressed up as an elf, and his
yeah.
junk looked like it was.
I sent it to you like 400 times.
He has a huge dong.
No,
He
can I?
has a
I'll tell you
huge
this story.
dong.
I'll tell this story. Before I blocked him on Facebook to troll him, he worked out one day, and started posting photos immediately after that.
No, stop. You're
I
lying.
swear to God, he was like, "I've started working out," and it was just like, dude, you worked out one time. Like, what are you doing? Like, there's not even you're not showing anything. You're just showing your body. Like, go to the food court, get some soup, and shut up. Like, get real. Abby, 50 bits says, I thought he was pissed at. Oh, I thought I was about to read Abby pissed on someone. He says, no, something totally different. I thought okay, I can't read it. Go, just read it.
Jesus Christ. I thought I was pissed off at Amazon for his neck phone diarrhea dilemma. Now he is fine at Amazon. And how is this something a teenager kid going to listen to? Why would you think is something a teenager kid would listen to? Narcissist personality much. Listen, Abby, you have to grab your sister's breast mug, fill it with coffee, and sip out of it slowly while we watch Phil Be a Man.
Sexy Coco 100 bits says, Jay, did you hear Rich? He's going to titty fuck the Thanksgiving sausage live on Pornhub next Friday.
He has some fantasy of me titty fucking the Carolina Reaper sausage.
How much? What's your price?
There is no price for that.
What are you talking about? Get real. $5 grand.
No.
$5 grand.
No, get the fuck out of here. No.
$6 grand.
No, it would have to be like $1 million.
A fucking $1 million to fuck a sausage? What are you, nuts?
Yes.
Why?
Because dude, you'll never live.
You're just fucking a sausage, and you get paid. If you start the video by just saying, "Listen, someone's paying me 10 grand to fuck a sausage. I'm gonna do it. Get 10 grand. Go on vacation. Fuck you."
No, I won't do it
for 10 grand.
Sure. Absolutely not.
Because you think it would taint the whole image of
What? Like joking around about like the horses and shit and getting shirtless because it started as a
that's
meme
where you end it, right? Or eating a sausage from breasts.
Yeah, that's different. It is. It's seriously, but titty fucking one like it's a softcore porn is different.
Somebody wants to drop $1,000 for me to have sex with a sausage. Make it happen, because I will Pornhub it all night.
Well, good.
I'll do it.
have your roommate film.
Listen, lots of people. Yeah, my cat will be there. She'll have diarrhea. My roommate will film it. It's not the first time people have seen my cock. So what's going to happen? Oh no, it's huge. Oh no, it's in the sausage. 10 grand. Give it to me. Black Sheep 100 bits says, Rich and Jay, I have a story to tell.
Your dick will burn for a month.
I don't care if it burns. I don't care if it burns.
Fucking dick would. It's fucking dude. It's not habanero. Habanero is nothing. It's Carolina Reaper, dude.
Dude, I have this fucking story. One time, my girlfriend's like cooking dinner, and she's like, "Hey, help me with the peppers or whatever." So I do that, get it all over my hands. She's like, "Whatever you do, don't touch your eyes or anything." So I totally forgot that even took place, and then stuff happened, and I was like, "Oh yeah." And it was brutal. It was brutal. I touched down there. The tip. The tip was touched with peppers. I have a story to tell. Once upon a time, as I was at a medieval event for 2 weeks. The second week,
story, I'm going to shove this horse up my ass.
Put the horse up your ass. Make sure you put a protection on that horse first. The second week, I'd hook up with a chick. More like I got head on a castle wall. While I was cut short because she choked on the cob. What? And then everything was finished. Is that supposed to be like a riddle? Like, is this like a fucking...
Oh, it's up. Oh, God.
What is that? Black Sheep, I don't understand that story. It's...
All right, it's up there. It's up there.
That's a weird one. I don't even know what you're doing over there.
Shoving a horse up my ass.
Yeah, of course you are. It's not the first time.
I'm probably literally gonna get banned for that because I just pretended to shove a horse up my ass.
Yeah, but nah, get real. We get banned for that. If we get banned for that, we'll make a huge stink.
They banned a woman for saying that she was queefing, and it just sounded like a fart. You saw nothing. They banned someone for that. She got a 7-day ban for queefing. Even if she did queef, who fucking cares? She was fully clothed.
Can you read Abby's message? Because I can't. It's too much.
Cucumbers.
It has. Hold on. It has smoked weed butt in it. What?
That's what.
And also now we know Jay has a big cock. Jay has a huge cock confirmed, and Rich has a clit-sized cock. Thank you, Abby. And Rich is too high. That I agree with.
I agree.
I agree with. I do have a small cock, too. Actually, Abby, I agree with you 100%. Jay's cock is big. My cock is extremely small. And your sister has a breast mug, and I just shoved a horse up my ass. Breaking news.
Okay, thank you. So this is the last stream. X-Brad, resub for 3 months, says, skate fast, eat ass, Rich. The prices of the 3090 should be $650 to $800, and the 3090 Ti should be $800 to $950 in my opinion. And he adds, and you guys can't see this, touch me Sunday in the church. Thank you.
See, I was X-Bread. So the 3090 Ti's are priced fair. The 3090s, they were ripping people off with. It's kind of weird. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that.
You want to read this one from Sexy Coco?
It's Sexy Coco, man. I've come on a lot of electronics in my day, motherfucker. I think tonight I'll blow a load on my MSI GS66 with the 3080 motherfucking Ti. Just come all over it, busting all kinds of nuts with my big, beautiful nuts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I was giving it to a girl once, pulled out and shot all over her phone.
Oh, no. You shot on the phone?
Now, it would have been funny if it dialed 911, but it didn't.
Yo, I almost shot my own load in my mouth one time. I've
been
told
blessed
that.
with
Why is this?
Happy New Year.
What? Thank you.
Someone gave.
Adam.
There was a fapping Phil on the stream. There was a fapping Phil.
I didn't see it. Where?
Yeah, I told. Did you guys know that story, or should I tell it?
Oh,
I
sure.
thought I
Let's
told
fucking
that.
hear this story. I can't wait. What time is it? 9:42. I can know when I fucking got banned on Twitch. Go.
Let me see though before, because I don't want to pull a Phil where I talk about. I've been in the industry. I've been in the business for 15 years.
What are you talking about right now?
Because he tells the same story like every day, every 5 minutes about how he's
No one's heard this story. One time. Okay, you tell your story, then I'll tell mine. Then we'll get together and we'll make stories.
I was like 18, and I was with this girl, and dude, she fucking like blue balled the shit out of me. She did like all but she like made it like she was gonna suck my cock, but didn't. And we were like fucking around, not fucking, but fucking around for like 2 hours. Mm-hmm. So I had fucking blue balls like you couldn't believe. So before I had to go, I'm like, yo, there's no way I could go to work with my balls this blue. So I had like 30 minutes. My job is only 10 minutes away. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to rub one out. Dude, that shit, like, it was like a giant rope. Like, it looked like it was like slow motion, like a Matrix movie. And it just like, it was like, dude, it slapped right on my chin, just below my bottom lip. I blew a load on my own face. And the thing what makes that
somebody clip that sound?
And fucking
somebody clip that sound quick.
But
you just hang on.
And here's the thing: the craziest shit about it is I have a small dick, so that shows you how much power that load came out with.
Somebody clip the part where he says I shot a load on my own face.
I did. I had a I gave myself a fucking bukkake session, man.
What did you do? You just went, oh God.
I was just like, thank God it didn't go in my mouth, because it didn't. And I washed my face. And I was like, man, that just shows you how much she gave me blue balls, though, because I could have fucking, dude, I would have dented like the door of your car if I shot a load on it.
Here's a story that no one wants to hear. One time, I sent a video of me doing what you just did to a group of YouTubers, full-fledged video. And then that video ended up at Too Many Games, and
Why the hell did you do that?
And they played the audio of it in front of 700 people.
Wait, so they played audio? Wait, so they played audio of you jerking off?
Yeah, Alpha Omega Sin pulled the video up and held it up to the mic, and 700 people heard me coming.
But why did you send a video of you jerking off to YouTubers?
Because I'm fucking nuts. I'm nuts. What do you want from me? Because I was like, look, I can do this. None of you can. And everyone was impressed. Just so you know, everyone.
But dude, wait. Was it
no, it was
someone
because
you,
it was
no,
a,
no, 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 no,
no, it was
no,
like
no,
because
was
it was
someone...
like okay, I'll just say who it was. It was 8-Bit Eric. It was the Game Chasers, Alpha Mega Sin.
Why?
Because because we used to send each other crazy shit to make her to fucking make each other laugh. And I won the whole thing. I won with this video.
Well,
it was like a porn star. It shot like 20 feet in the air. Anyways, that ended up at fucking on stage. 700 people heard it, and then all of a sudden, fucking what's his name? The bald guy who sings songs. What's his name?
That narrows it down.
No, the YouTuber that sings theme songs. What's his name? You guys know.
Well, because dude, this is like the equivalent of the other guy shitting on the other guy's chest from a tree.
Brentalfloss. All of a sudden, we were playing the video, and Brentalfloss walked by and looked at us, and he just put his head down and went, "Oh, for fuck's sakes."
Well, I've never in my life said, "Hey, you want to?" I know a friend who did shit. Dude, I had a friend who came on a girl's door, like on a car door. And
dude, that's illegal. That's fucking illegal.
Yeah, well, now 30 years later or 20 years later, but he was just like, yeah, I was hammered, and I was just like, you know, it would be cool if it was like freezing cold out, so the cum froze. What the fuck? On the car door.
Pat and Ian was not in that group. So anyways, yeah, we used to send...
Could you imagine? But why would you send, like, I could see if it was a girl you were trying to get some ass from. You said that you were just like, yo, watch me jerk off.
No, I just filmed the ending because it was like Peter North. I made the fucking music to Skyrim, and I'm like Peter North, so I sent the video to them because it was like at least 6 ropes.
I don't understand. I'm so confused. I am confused. I've
Dude,
never been
because when you get together with those guys at conventions, it turns into the gayest stuff you've ever heard of, ever. If I told you what actually has happened with all of us together at these things, and what people have done, one time, no, I'm not telling that story. I'll tell you it in private, and you will never believe it. You won't even believe what happened.
I am fucking speechless right now. I have never in my life been like, oh
Lipton,
yeah.
I'll admit one. Eric and I touched tips once.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
We touched tips.
Good night.
Yep.
It's been real.
And you know what? It's on video. We showed it to Alpha Mega Sin, and he almost threw up at the bar. Yep. 8-Bit Eric and I touched tips, and Alpha Mega Sin watched the video, and he was so baffled that he almost threw up. Yep.
I thought, man, look, I had my friend's nutsack bouncing on my ear.
I never did anything that ridiculous.
No. Well, listen, here's the story. Oh, yeah, it's not like you sent the video of yourself shooting at giant ropes.
Oh, no. Dude, everyone that saw that video, and I think a lot of people did, I got compliments from everyone.
Well, that's great.
Jay from the Game Chasers was like, I'm proud of you.
You should play this song next time you show a video like that.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I probably have the video. We could show it if we want to go off the air.
Here's another. I don't want to see it.
I'll send it to you right now.
I don't want to fucking see it. I genuinely, wholeheartedly, I will fire you if you send it to me.
You'll fire me? Listen, I quit. I'm sending it.
Listen.
How many ropes do you want? I'll pull a 6 roper out.
How many ropes? What is this? The McDonald's have come?
Yeah, I could command that shit. I could split it in 2. You can get ropes now, ropes later. Logan Paul deleted his response video, Rich. Says Sith.
Of course he did, because it makes him look fucking terrible. He did not apologize. There was no apology in that. For you, the first thing you should have did was apologize. Let me tell this story before I forget it, because I'm really fucking stoned.
Okay, Ropes USA, go.
So, my friend...
We'll get to your bits, Steph. Sorry.
we were pre-gaming and getting hammered. And my friend Sean came up into my bedroom. Like, I was, it was my first year of community college.
Where is this going?
No, listen, trust me. It's not as bad as it sounds. So my parents' room was right next door. So I had my computer here. This is 2000. So you still had like Dells that were like that vanilla color or manila color.
Yeah. 1992.
Yeah. And he just starts blaring like at like 5,000 decibels. I want to fuck you. I want to fuck you in the ass. This is next door to my parents' room. I run upstairs. What the fuck are you doing? And then all of a sudden, I'll demonstrate it. I feel this. And I'm like, what the and I look over, and it was his nutsack slapping against my ear.
Did you suck it?
No, I ran. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, well.
So he's like, dude, it's just my nuts. It's fine.
You should have touched tips in the parking lot of Too Many Games behind two trucks.
Nah, I should have beat
Like
off.
I did.
I should have beat off when I had that blue balls rope where I almost came in my own mouth.
I can't believe you did that. The worst thing I did is I got a little bit here once, like in my beard.
Nah, this shit was right here. Right here. Just missed my mouth. That's a memory that I have.
No,
Anyway,
now why do we get so why do we talk about these things on the fucking stream? What are we doing?
Especially on Twitch where they're more sensitive with
Yeah,
this shit.
I can't believe we haven't been banned, to be honest. I touched tips with a grown man in the parking lot of Too Many Games, just so you know.
But how did that happen? Like, why did you go, you know what?
Okay, let me actually explain it. So what happened was we all were doing crazy stuff to make each other laugh. And they didn't realize how crazy I was, right? So it started out stupid. Like, the first video that we sent to each other in this group was something like, Eric kissed Jay on the neck. And then I instantly was like, oh, I can take this whole group over. And we did. And it got to levels that you don't even want to know. You don't even want to know.
Did you like fuck each other in the ass?
No.
As a bet?
There was never any penetration. But I won't say who it was, but I watched a video of two men.
I am like,
I watched a video of two men with a beer bottle in the bathroom, in the shower together, and something happened to that beer bottle. I'm not saying who it was, but it was somebody I mentioned earlier. It's one of them. You guys can do it.
Dude, I knew there was kind of something more going on because I would have, before he fucking blocked me or whatever, because he doesn't like the fact that I think people should get vaccinated. I don't know, the Game Chasers. They don't follow me anymore.
I don't follow them. We're not friends anymore, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah, they're very entitled.
They're a bunch of idiots.
They think
listen, let me rephrase that in case they hear this. They're not a bunch of idiots. I'm not going to say who it is and whatever's going on, but I'll say that Jay from the Game Chasers is one of the nicest guy. I have no issue with him. I'm friends with him. Slap my nuts, Adam.
Slap my nuts. Thank you, Adam.
But, like, here's the deal with them that those guys can dish out jokes. I'm not saying
Spoax828, thank you.
I'm not saying everyone. Listen, Jay from the Game Chasers, my friend still. I love him to death. Always will. Has nothing to do with him. I'm just saying out of the giant group of people that are quote unquote the Game Chasers, those guys can throw jokes out as much as they can, but the moment you deal it back to them, they turn into babies. So I was like, okay, see your babies. Bunch of babies. Like, you can make fun of me all you want. I'm telling these stories on stream because I don't
like that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. But those guys, as soon as you start making fun of them, like fucking Wood. He's the biggest baby I've met in my life. We won't get into that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
He'll sue me. Wood's the biggest baby I've ever met in my life. I used to know him. He almost lived with me. I would have combed his hair. I'd be like, hey, mate, come down here and suck my balls. But he didn't move in with me. But anyways, those guys are jokers. Whatever. Wood's the biggest. I'll say it live. I don't give a shit. Wood's a fucking pussy. Deal with it.
How do you really feel? I have no idea.
He's such a user. Oh, God. Such a dude. Just if you guys want to go on a train ride, go look through how many times he lived with other YouTubers and then just disappeared. And then once he got his rise to fame, how many people did he thank? Go look up the research on that one. Good luck to you. Stephanie, 70
Well-
bits.
Welcome to people trying to be successful on YouTube. But let's continue.
Dude, no. Do you know how many fucking YouTubers I know? I know them all. And he's the worst one of all in terms of using people and then just like disappearing on them. And like I'm friends to the end with a lot of those people, but definitely not him. He's such a user. It's ridiculous. Stephanie says, what's a really good hard game that is a lot of fun, that has lots of lore, some trial, some error. Well, isn't she just talking about
Sounds like Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, right?
I never shut the fuck up about Elden Ring. That's why I wasn't going to say anything.
Something takes a lot of any suggestions. So, guys, suggest in the comments something that is hard but a lot of fun. Some trial and error. PS5. I mean, Elden Ring comes to mind.
Demon Souls.
Demon Souls again. Oh, God, Demon Souls is amazing.
It's so good. So good.
Noodles, 100 bits, says, laughing so hard, struggling to breathe, support your family. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. Jay, touch tips with me. It's my birthday next week, please. 100 bits from Sexy Coco. Sure. But
Sexy Coco, man.
As I was trying to explain, we tried to one-up each other, but they didn't realize who they were dealing with, and I don't give a fuck. And so I took it to a level that no one could handle. And only Eric came up with me there. And then a few other guys were like, oh, yeah, we can do that. And it got out of hand. It got to the point where fucking Alpha Mega Sin had the video on his phone, and he played it into a microphone at Too Many Games for 700 people to hear. And I was on stage at the time, and I just announced that's me coming. I announced it. So I took over. Everyone loved it. The crowd cheered. Like, tell me one person you know that has had that sound play and a crowd of 700 people have cheered for it. Good luck.
Wait, how did oh yeah.
Yep.
That is the strangest. Dude, I've had some weird shit happen.
That's not even fucking anything.
Shit
That's
happen.
nothing. That's nothing. I'll tell you what we did after, and you'll lose your fucking mind.
All right, let's get back to Phil though, because this is amazing. But he's like still. I wonder if Phil would do that. Well, we know Phil would do that because he put up a video of him jiggling his balls.
Dude, never mind. Final stream, guys. Thanks. Let's try to get through this video. We've got an hour and a half to get through 20 minutes.
There's a million enemies. Fucking 100 raiders, 400 super mutants, 72,000 synths. They're fucking coming out of the wall. It's like, oh, turn the corner. There's a synth. Shoot it. Oh, look, above you a synth. Below you a synth. Oh, the toilet lid opens up. Synth's head pops out. You gotta shoot the face. It's like, dude, how many enemies are in this? You spend so much time grinding with the combat, it's hard to even enjoy the game because it's just shoot. Like, come on. Give me a break. Give me something else to do besides shooting everything every 5 seconds. Okay? So basically...
I didn't like Fallout 3. I tried multiple times.
I loved it.
I understand.
I hate you.
Now, why back then when that game came out in, what was it, like 2015 or whatever, why people didn't like it as much.
Phil just went live on YouTube.
Did he? And what is he doing? Fapping?
I would like to still replay it
Can we
someday,
watch him live?
No, you technically can't restream or restream.
It's a unique experience, definitely more modernized Fallout game. But at the same time, yeah, the constant insane amount of enemies and gunplay.
Thank you,
ridiculous.
DBZ
Like, they went way
for
over the top with
subscribing.
that. Anyway,
We love you.
So I watched her play that for a while.
I
We
love your
decided that we were
birds,
going to order
too.
some food.
Touch tips with me.
Okay, so we order some food, and basically...
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
When we order food,
we go.
we order from a delivery service, and there's various different ones that we've used over the years. And every delivery service that we use, okay, hold on.
Are you alive? Oh. What the fuck?
That was absolutely disgusting. Every delivery service that we use.
I mean, I don't care because I burp in every stream and fart and pick my dry ass lips.
I love you.
All right, we always give very detailed instructions on how to deliver the food because we live in
the DoorDash driver's a distractor.
Yeah,
detractor. I mean,
it was Tevin. Tevin tried to deliver it.
Community. All right. So before I continue with my story, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to start a new segment here on the Level 1 podcast called me clicking the wrong thing. Called.
Oh my God.
Wait, where is it?
He is so strange.
Oh,
my
I couldn't
God.
hear it.
What's up, Lavion Theoni?
Old man yells at cloud segment. We're an old man because I'm 40 years old now. I'm starting to get ornery. I'm starting to get upset at the world. Basically, bitches and complains about the world.
He thinks he's being witty. Oh.
You've been doing this for ages. Let me show you DSP sneezing. Hold on. DSP sneezing.
Listen, shoot 6 ropes, touch tips with me.
Look. Watch this.
I knew
What
what I
is
was
it?
doing was...
Why is he looking at cowboys?
Stupid allergies.
What the fuck is this?
It's an autoplay video. Watch out.
Yeah, I gotta watch, man. There may be some like fucking porn that shows up here. Oh my god. That fucking sneeze. It's
Dude,
so
can you get that sound? That's incredible. Abby donated 50 bits. Oh god, read that one.
Oh god, something his sister shoved the breast mug up his ass. Let me see. Remember when you were at the Aaron B&B home? I wasn't there. You left your microphone and we all heard you piss, fart, and moan. That was the no,
that was your basement.
That was the office, dude.
Oh, I remember that office. I can guarantee 6 women were murdered before you got there in that office. That was scary.
Why? That was a nice area.
No, that was a scary office.
Why? That office was fucking banging, dude. That was in Carmel, New York. That
Listen,
was like
don't even get me started. Don't get me started with this, because we all know that the guy that you listen to before you go to sleep is also a killer.
It was the second best moment since the last moment you did something similar in your old office with Intro Guy. I would fart in Intro Guy's face is all you need to know, Avi.
Did you actually do that?
Yeah. No. You want to hear another funny story?
Yeah. Wouldn't he have fucking killed you? If somebody did that to me, I'd kill them.
Well, no, actually, a couple. We've had fart wars, man.
Fart wars. Hey, dude, put us
Listen.
both on in the other. You know what I'm saying? This thing.
Hold on. Where are we? Yeah, I gotta look. Where are we at?
Story time. Don't we have the birds?
No, let's just do this. Phil looks handsome.
My cat's going to town.
So there was one time I used to have an exercise bike in my room, and my friend was on it like playing Sega Genesis or something. This is how young we were. And I was passed out of my bed sleeping. So all of a sudden I had a fan blowing on me, and all of a sudden like this smell of death just slapped me in the fucking face because he farted into the fan, and the fan just blew like this wall cloud of fucking methane, and it actually woke me up. It was so brutal. I was like, what the fuck was that? And the other story I have is the vengeance I got on him like years later is that he was dreaming, and in his dream there was a thunderstorm.
Oh god.
And he woke up with my ass in his face farting. So the thunder was my ass. That's a good story. I love it. It's heartwarming and family friendly. Fart in my face.
Dude, you know how kids are just stupid, right? When we used to play like Sega Genesis in those days when we were super young, I had this guy named Nathan Brownridge that lived in the building that I lived in. He was batshit fucking crazy. One time, he's like, he phoned us. He said, come upstairs. Let's play Mortal Kombat 2 on the Genesis. So we were like, fuck yeah, let's go upstairs. We go upstairs and open the door. I open the door. He throws a fucking sai, like a Raphael Ninja Turtle sai, past my head, and it goes into the closet and sticks. And he just goes,
Jesus.
Yeah! What?
I would have fucking killed him.
No, we thought it was amazing. We were like, holy shit, that was amazing. That's how stupid we were when we were young. Anyways.
I almost died. Yeah.
That guy, later that night, he stole his mother's car, drove it to the local skiing resort, and drove up a ski hill, and then let the car go down the ski hill without him in it, and it crashed into someone's garage. That's who I hung out with. He was nuts. One time, he looked a bit older. He went into a fucking car dealership asked to use one of the cars, and the guy was like, oh, he didn't know. He's just, leave your license at the front. So he just put his wallet down, took the keys, and he stole the car. That's how nuts this guy was. He was amazing to hang out with.
How many years in prison has he done?
Oh no, he was in juvie for 6 months because of the car theft thing. His mom didn't press charges when he destroyed the car though, which I always thought was crazy. He used to she would quote unquote ground him, but he would just 3 stories up, he'd jump off the 3rd story into a bush to get out of his house. It was nuts. Here's the kicker of this story, which I think is amazing. Just recently, I somehow talked to him on Facebook. He's a normal guy, kids and a wife, just living in a normal life.
Well, that happens, man. That happens a lot. I know a lot of people that were fucking crazy in my high school.
It's
that
crazy.
I thought were going to be dead. And sadly, some of them are. Like, not in that crazy group, though. That's the ironic part, you know. Some of them were in it, but most of them weren't. Like, none died of it. 2 died of overdoses. One, they think, was murdered. I'm not going to name any names. One just recently died of a very rare, I believe, ovarian cancer. A lot of people in my class, man.
That's it's terrible. From high school and growing up, I know
another one suicide. I forgot about that person. Another one was suicide.
Did I tell the stream about? Did I tell on stream the story about Mike at New Year's?
No.
How Mike had sex with a girl and 2 weeks later she killed herself?
Jesus Christ, man, that's not funny.
No, what's funny about it is that because of Mike, she did that. No, I can't.
No, you don't know that.
No, of course that's not what happened, but that's what we told Mike for 20 years.
Oh, that's sweet of you. Jesus Christ, man.
That's what friends do. Listen, we don't talk anymore. I wonder why. Sexy Coco, 50 bits, says, your shoulders, Jay. Touch your shoulders with me. Okay.
Your shoulders.
Here you go. That's okay. I had an ex-girlfriend that killed herself too, so Mike got his revenge on me as well.
Jesus Christ.
Courage is Solid donated. Courage is Solid donated 100 bits. Says, I was wondering what's the story behind the suave gentleman who says, "Oh, yeah, Rich, can you answer this one? Because I was going to ask that too."
What, the sweet taste of ass?
Yeah. What's the context?
It's that another one of those alpha male dudes that's trying to sell you a book, and he said the way he punishes women is by making them eat his ass if he thinks they did something wrong. So
you get the sweet taste of ass.
Okay.
So there you go. Heartwarming story. Fuck, why is it not starting Phil? Phil, come on.
You
Phil's
to laugh
done.
at myself because I fucked that up. I completely misclicked. I'm stupid.
It's
Okay.
so cringe.
So anyway, yes, in this new segment, whenever I'm going to bitch about something that obviously is something that's probably just
That's all you've been doing for your entire career is bitching.
me venting on my podcast, I will click at this to show my age. All right. So, as you know,
Thanks to Jay, I came all over my Switch OLED. Looks like I dumped a little bottle of Elmer's glue. Now touch tips with bitch titties. We're not touching tips, and that is terrible what you did to your Switch OLED. Why are you coming all over your electronics? That's a terrible thing to do.
Oh, somebody says in the chat, I'm interested in Wood's stories. Watching him for a bit, always had an off feeling about the guy. Well, there's a reason, but I mean, there's nothing really to say. He basically used a bunch of people that were my friends, and then he tried to do it to me as well. And then when he became famous, he just cut a bunch of people out of his life, and that was that. He's like, he doesn't even answer messages to them anymore. So it's like he stayed in the country because of them, but the moment he's popular, he's like, fuck you, basically. So he's he's one of them.
He seems fake as fuck in his videos. I don't care.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna say, well, I can't say that other part, but he's not. He legitimately is just a lost soul, in my opinion, who found a community to leech off of, and he became successful with a formula that he stole from every other YouTuber, and it works for him. Congratulations. But there's not much else to say. That's the story from my end. There's not much I can really add to it. Like, he tried to move in with me, literally, because he was getting kicked out of the U.S., So he was going to come to Canada where his visa lasted longer, some bullshit. And then he found a girl to marry mysteriously, allegedly. And then that fell through, and he found another girl to marry, and now he's legally in the country, I'm guessing, allegedly. So
he allegedly got his green card, allegedly, that let him stay in the country.
Yeah,
allegedly.
so you guys do the math. Thanks for coming out. I'm not, they seem happy, but that's the story. There's not much else. That's exactly what happened. And if anyone questions it, they can ask anyone else. I doubt people would actually say anything because of channels and stuff, but I don't give a shit anymore. So who gives a shit?
Yeah, there's a lot of people who act like kumbaya, my lord, from the front, but behind the scenes, there's plenty of fucking petty ass shit going on.
Oh, if you guys knew what I knew about YouTubers, you wouldn't watch half of them.
They spew all that positivity fucking nonsense, and they can eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah, like behind the scenes, I would say Alpha Mega Sin is exactly who he is in real life from his videos. Yes, I mean, he does a lot of videos that are sort of like, yes, I agree with everything you say. He never really went against the grain. You can complain about that, but other than that, he is just the person he is. But,
yeah, I could tell he's genuine.
Yeah, like all those guys are pretty cool. There's a few that are not, which I'm not going to really... I mean, I'll say Pat is a complete dickhead in real life, but I think everyone knows that. Is
that breaking news? That Pat, like, the guy who talks shit about everybody every day is his job, which that's fine. I'm not saying I do it too. Someone talks shit about him and he's all butthurt about it. Fuck him.
Yeah, who gives a shit about him? I mean, I lost all respect for him when he threw Gamester 81 under the bus during the whole the whole what was it called? The Chameleon or whatever the hell it was?
Yeah, it was the first before the Amico. It was the ColecoVision Chameleon.
Yeah, he just randomly threw Gamester 81 under the bus. His friend, quote unquote, who flew him out to conventions, because Gamester runs conventions now. He threw him under the bus, didn't apologize, didn't say jack shit about it. And I'm like, well, I'm done with that guy.
Wow.
It was because Gamester 81 was got into software, and he was making a game for that system, allegedly. Like, I don't know the actual details, but
I think he was. He said he was working on a game for it.
Oh, you know what? Here, I'll talk shit. Somebody says, do you know Some Call Me Johnny? I'll tell a story about what's his name again? Some Call Me Johnny. I'll tell you a story. Are you ready for this?
Hold on. Let's get to the bits first so we don't end up missing him. Someone I went to middle school with ended up getting arrested for having a relationship with a minor, and she was like a straight ace. Oh, Jesus Christ. How long are they in prison for? But anyway, sorry, Jay. Continue.
So... we're at Too Many Games, 2004, maybe 5, and that guy is there. Some Call Me Johnny. First of all, he doesn't say hello to any of the other influencers that are there, so including myself. Nobody. He just walks in like he owns the fucking place. So instantly, none of us like him, but we won't get into that part. And the convention messed up his schedule where his chat was supposed to be with his, whatever it's called, the fucking panel. And he goes into the green room, which if you don't know what that is, that's a place where all the influencers can go to get away from everything. And it's got like food in it, and it's quiet, and it's supposed to be confidential in there. So you can go in and talk about private stuff and no one's going to do anything. This guy comes in the room and he has the balls to say to me directly, hey man, I need that chair, like that I'm sitting on. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, you guys got to get out of the room. I'm clearing this whole room out for my panel. He doesn't ask us. He doesn't say what the situation is. He just walks in the room and announces to all the other influencers that he's taken over the green room and everyone needs to get out. This is legitimate. I thought, this guy's fucking nuts. Like, it was so over the top that we just all got up and left because there was going to be an argument. So he took over the whole green room, so now we have nowhere to go. And listen, I wasn't big at the time, but like people like Alpha Omega Sin at these conventions, if he goes into the hallway, there's 60 people around him instantly. Like he needs a break. You know what I'm saying? He needs to get away from it. So he fucking kicked us out of the room essentially and just said go somewhere else and took our chairs away. And we were so speechless that we just let it happen. We were just like, see ya. Like this is. So that's
That
what.
is insane.
Yeah. So there's a nice story about him. And he didn't even say thank you. He didn't say jack shit. He just thought he owned the place. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Yeah,
Listen, I got so many stories you guys would love. I can't mention who this is because I don't want to. But I was at Ubisoft once, and I watched...
We missed a...
what?
Bits from Sexy Coco, which is probably about him shitting. I
What
can
is
already
it?
tell this is going to be a catastrophe. He's going to destroy his toilet just like this stream. I really think I may need to bring on some extra toilet paper for this. Make sure there's no brown. I don't know if I'll make it. Please send thoughts and prayers for me and my plunger, Steven. Your plunger has a name. God bless you.
No, listen, sorry. Somebody in the chat says...
Damn, too bad I like his videos. Well, dude, there's plenty...
Wow. They say that Alpha and him are friends. Yeah, they're friends, but I don't think Alpha was involved with that situation. What I'm saying is, though, there was influencers in that room that had to be in the room to get away from people.
Dude, there's a lot of people that... Thank you very much.
Fried chicken?
Fried chicken for becoming a subscriber.
Dude, no... what I was going to mention is I was at Ubisoft once, and they flew us to San Francisco. And I was in the room. I'll say who was in the room. Some of them, like Pro Jared was there.
Oh God.
Melanie Mac was in the room.
Oh God.
Fucking Angry Joe was there.
I have no issue with him.
No, I have no issue with these people. It was none of these people who did this, but they brought pizza into the room for us to eat lunch, and it. I swear to God, and everyone saw it because it happened in front of us, and we were baffled. There was a big-time influencer who literally got upset, started yelling that there was pizza and there was no vegan food, and stormed out of the room. And we were all, like, baffled. So...
I believe it.
Yeah, the egos of these people.
Yeah, and it's amazing they get the egos. Like, someone was telling me there was someone on Twitter who got, like, 300 followers and they were losing their mind. Like, yeah, if you think that's a big deal, you need to quit now. But some of these fucking people get like 10, 20,000 subscribers and they act like, you know, they should get the red carpet rolled out to them at like a Hollywood event. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
The amount of like entitlement from nothing. Like, why do you feel that? I don't feel that way. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck are we?
No, dude, we used to be so down to earth. I remember being in Canada and like it was 8-Bit Eric, the Game Chasers, me, fucking Wario. What was his name? Wario?
Jew Wario. That's the guy who killed himself.
He killed himself 2 weeks after that event. He was there. Pat was there. Gaming historian. Dude, we're sitting there, and the convention came up to like Billy and I, and they were like, "Do you guys need anything?" And we were so like, we didn't know what was going on. We were like, "What?" And they're like, "Do you need anything?" And Billy's like, "I'm starving, but like, I can give you money." And they're like, "No, we have it covered." And we were like, "What?" We were so baffled. But then you see other people that were there who were like, "Oh, I want a burrito, I want cheeseburgers," and it's just like, you guys are fucking nuts. Nuts. Well, and we were like, we'll take fries, like these guys are like, "Oh, we want burritos," and making these people run around. Anyways, I could go on.
That's why you hear so many downfall stories because. I mean, look, I've made mistakes. I get it, but they just let it get to their fucking heads, man.
No, somebody asked, "Is Norm cool?" Norm is so cool. He's weird. He's definitely a weird person because he's very shy. I think he's got anxiety, the same as I do. But listen to this. I wrote on Twitter once because I'm sort of friends with him, not really anymore. But I wrote like, "Oh, I never played Final Fantasy VII." Norm fucking DM'd me and PayPal'd me money to go buy Final Fantasy VII.
Did he really?
Yeah, and he just wrote, "You need to play this fucking game. Here's the money." And I literally got the game. So I played Final Fantasy VII for the first time like years ago because of fucking the Game Historian.
That's awesome.
By the way, did I tell you this? Game Historian saw our fucking Game Boy video and he said it was pretty good.
Did he really? Well,
yeah.
That's great. It's a critically acclaimed flop.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, listen, guys, listen. I've hung out with all the YouTubers. I could go on and on and on. There's like, I have stories, but we'll save it for other streams. I don't want to give away everything here.
We're probably gonna cut the internet down now because Jay actually has to work on a video. I actually have to get some sleep because this video that Jay is working on is insane. It involves DK oldies. That's all I'll say. And Jay is hopefully not going to send me a video. He should send a video to Google Fish. He would love to watch.
No, I'm not fucking sending that. He's gonna post somebody asked, "Is Pro Jared cool?" He's just, you know what? He's fine. He's very weird in real life. He's very quiet. He reminds me of just another Pat, but he's not a dickhead. He's just quiet. I'll never forget his ex-wife there screaming about a sub being too cold in a hallway. That was awesome.
Yeah. I forgot about that. All right, guys, have a good night. Make sure you fart in someone's face, and I will see you probably tomorrow.
By the way, stay on this call so I could tell you what happened.
Okay.